Welcome to the Duck Pond at Warner Park for the final home date on the season between the Madison Mallards and the visiting Wisconsin Rapids Raptors. With that, we welcome you inside the Warner Park broadcast booth. Hello, everybody. My name is Zach Linfield. So glad to have you along this afternoon for Mallards and the record-breaking Wisconsin Rapids Raptors. The Mallards now on a 6-game losing skid. First to Wisconsin Rapids in a home-and-home, then to Lakeshore in the foggy Mequon, Wisconsin, and then the last 2 nights to Green Bay. In Game 1, a close one from Capital Credit Union Park, but the Rockers got a phenomenal bullpen performance from Kyle Stoddard. First pitch curveball was working especially well for the reliever from Lindenwood University, and then one night later, Green Bay able to shut out the Mallards by a final score of 5-0 behind a spectacular start, 8 2/3, 1 out away from a complete game by Will Sem. In the last handful of days away from Warner Park, that long game of addition and subtraction on the team's roster has continued for a team that's seen well over 70 young athletes put on the Mallards uniform here on the north side of Madison. However, one of the most notable departures of the season was of yesterday's right-handed starter Tommy Ellison from the University of Connecticut. A final record on the season of 1-1 with a 4.32 ERA, and albeit losing his final decision of the season in yesterday's 5-0 shutout, what a season it was for a youngster that needed a bit of a growth spurt. He was able to learn from left-handed starter Ryan O'Hara and his first-year pitching coach Gordon Cardenas. From once starting in the bullpen to needing some teaching, he was able to find a spot in that starting rotation, and boy, what a growth spurt it was for the native of Kimberly, Wisconsin. We were able to chat with Gordon Cardenas about what made that growth so special for Tommy on Inside the Clubhouse. Gordon, you've been front and center watching Tommy's development all season. Now that he's leaving, what's been so special to you about him and his growth?
The special part for me is just the maturity level that Tommy's leaving with. He's a mature young man. He came in a little naive and immature, and now he's leaving a man. I hope he goes to UConn and just continues what he learned here. He learned from everybody on the staff, and he's going to dominate. I believe that.
One more chance at home against the division rival Wisconsin Rapids Raptors for the Mallards. 0-10 on the season against the league's best. But starting lineups and festivities coming up next on the Northwoods League Baseball Network.